obviously been a lot of chatter about my minutes and stuff like that. So feels good to play majority of the game, finish the game. I feel good.
What did you think of what TJ McConnell was able to do for the second unit today, and how he's kind of able to always keep that group rolling, even in any different sort of contexts and lineups and all that stuff?
Yeah, I mean, that's what he does. He comes in, he brings energy, and I think that's been really, really good for us. He was really good in that. Oh, I didn't even know he was 8 for 11. He's hooping. But I thought he just did a good job of bringing energy in that third quarter, getting us going when we needed it most and helping us pull away. But I think our second unit as a whole, I think they probably would tell you that their second quarter wasn't the best quarter for them, but I thought they really locked in that third and got us going. And TJ and Buddy, specifically getting us going offensively, and Jalen did a good job protecting the rim, and just a lot of different guys chipped in tonight.
You're also kind of a smack talker. Why do you think TJ's able to do it throughout a game and then just immediately be buddy-buddy with, like, everybody in the NBA?
I mean, TJ's trash talk is like, it's not traditional. But I think, like, TJ just, like, he has a good relationship with everybody. Like, he always, like, every time he fouls somebody a little harder than normal, he's always checking in on them, always smiling with people. His trash talk, I think, isn't specifically to people. It's just like, it's like little jabs, like, even when I played against him before, there's a funny story of when we played against each other first time. I'm not going to tell it right now. But I think he just does a good job of, like, he's like, everybody loves TJ, but then he just gives you a little jab, and it's like, okay, well, he's a good guy, so I'm going to leave it alone. I think that's what it is.
I think after the last game we talked to you, I guess the last home game, you said that Pascal hasn't been here to see how fun it can be.
Yeah.
Do you feel like this is the closest you guys have come to kind of giving a sense of what it's really like when you guys get up and down the way that you do, and when you're rolling close to your normal self?
Yeah, for sure. I think that we just, in the second half especially, we were able to get some stops and be able to run and get on transition and get our crowd into it a little bit more. I mean, these guys were, like, on pace for, like, 150 at halftime, and we did a good job locking in the second half, getting stops and getting out and running. And then I think it just ultimately comes down to also finding his spots. I think that's kind of what I was talking to Fred about at the end, just talking more about how I can help P and where he thinks that, his best spots are, obviously playing with him for some time. And, there's still, we haven't played, I mean, I don't even know how many games Pascal has played here yet, but there's still some times where we're communicating and I call a play and he looks at me and we're just kind of both confused, and then we got to figure it out on the fly. So we just got to keep growing our chemistry together, keep playing together, and good things will happen.
When you said you're feeling better, I mean, to delve a little bit deeper, what's better than it was a week ago physically? I mean, what do you feel like you can do, or how do you feel like your body is reacting better maybe to what you're doing than it did a week ago?
Yeah, I think that when you watch me, you see a little bit more pop to my game. Just being able to fly around a little bit more, be more active. I think that's been good. I mean, obviously there's there's soreness after games and stuff like that, but that's expected with a hamstring. Our medical staff has done a really good job of helping me kind of manage this and figure out, what I'm feeling and figuring out the best ways to attack things. So, I think there's a little bit of soreness after games and stuff, but in the game, I feel good. I feel like I'm moving well. And that's positive. Just want to be healthy going into All-Star break, and after All-Star, just really hit the ground running and be ready to go.
And just last one, I mean, what did it mean to be able to finish and also get the shot that ends up sort of clinching it? I guess sort of take us through that bucket, and what did it mean to you sort of emotionally to be in the position that you could be the guy who gets that shot again?
Yeah, I mean, I feel like I've gained a little bit of a reputation of being able to help us close games, taking the shot to close games. And I think that was a frustrating part about the minutes restriction when I came back. Like the Boston game, we were in good position, and I really didn't get to play majority of the second half. The Knicks game, felt like we were in a good position, didn't get to play most of the second half. And that's just frustrating as a competitor sitting down, and I'm obviously arguing with the medical staff, but at the same time, we broke it down before the game, and I think I was just a competitor in me, but it was just frustrating. So then you go to the Kings game, and you're trying to figure out, well, how can I, finish games so we don't play the first quarter, and that's just like kind of, that was just kind of a little like a funky thing we were doing. So it's exciting now to be able to start games, finish games, and play close to traditional minutes. So just happy to be more healthy